Welcome back students. I am your SST teacher Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST June. Students, as you know that nowadays we are studying our next chapter, that is natural vegetation, the life in the tropical and the subtropical region, in which in our last video we have studied about the life in the Amazon basin, in which we have studied about the climate, the weather conditions, and also the condition of life in the Amazon basin. In our today's video, we will study about the life in the Ganga Brahmaputra plain. So let's start our today's topic. Hence, Ganga Brahmaputra basin is the largest basin of the world and it forms a delta which is known as the Sundarban Delta. So let's watch a clip in which you can see how the Ganga Brahmaputra basin looks like. Students, as I told you, the Ganga Brahmaputra basin is one of the largest river basin. It occupies large parts of subtropical India and nearly the whole of Bangladesh. It is bounded by the Himalayas in the north and the peninsular plateau in the south. The Aravallis and the Indus basin form the western boundary. In the east, it stretched up to Brahmaputra river and extended up to Arunachal Pradesh. The vast lowland plains are formed by the alluvium deposits by the Ganga and its tributaries like Yamuna, Ganga, Gomti, Gandak, Kosi, Son, Damodar, etc. The area is drained by the river Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Together, they have formed one of the most fertile delta in the world, which is known as Sundarban Delta. Hence, depositional features like floodplains, natural embankment, meanders, and aqueducts are common in these places. The river Ganga is called as Padma in Bangladesh. River Brahmaputra has several names as it is called the Jamuna in Bangladesh, Dihang in Arunachal Pradesh, and Sangpo in Tibet. Students, now let's see what is the climate of Gangaputra basin. We will also study that what is the natural vegetation, what is the wildlife, and what is the people habitation in that area. So let's start our today's topic with the introduction of climate in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. So let's watch the climate of this area. The region has tropical monsoon climate. Summers are hot and dry, followed by rainy season, and later dry winter conditions prevail. The southwest monsoon winds blowing between June and September bring heavy rainfall. The annual rainfall is about 100 cm to 200 cm in the Ganga plains. It is even higher in Brahmaputra plains, which is one of the world's wettest region. As the rivers flow through regions of heavy rainfall, they carry huge amount of silt, which helps in enriching the floodplains of North India. Tropical cyclones are quite common in these deltic areas. Now let's see what is the natural vegetation in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. The natural vegetation varies according to the land features. The delta is covered with mangrove forest. In the floodplains, tropical deciduous trees grow along with sal, teak, and peepal. Thick bamboo trees grow in the Brahmaputra plains. Due to cool climate and steep slopes, we find coniferous trees like pine, deodar and fir growing in the part of Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh. Let's talk about the wildlife on that areas. Wildlife as the area is now supporting dense population. But we find a large number of animals in the Brahmaputra plains such as elephants, tigers, deers, monkeys and even one-horned rhinoceros. Bengal tigers, crocodile and alligators are also found in Sundarban Delta. The region is rich in aquatic life. Rohu, katla and hilsa are popular variety of freshwater fish found here. Now let's see what is the habitation, means what is the life of the people in that area. The topography in the basin varied. Major areas of the delta is plain with some mountainous regions. The mountains are steep and inhospitable, but the plains are very fertile and supports dense population. The primary occupation is agriculture here as the fertile soil, abundant water supply and good climatic condition help the farmers of this region to cultivate food crops like wheat and rice, cash crops like sugarcane, jute and cotton. The yield per hectare is very high in comparison with other parts of India. Though the size of farm is very small, yet the primitive method of agriculture has been replaced by modern farm techniques. A large number of agro-based industries have been developed here. As a result, a large number of people are attracted to these plains. The Brahmaputra plain is rich in petroleum deposits. Many small-scale and cottage industries have been established in this region. Another way for the income is the tourism. Tourism is another important activity of the basin. Some of the important places of tourism are Taj Mahal in Agra, Buddhist Stupa in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and many more areas are there like Kanji, Ranga and Manas wildlife sanctuaries in Assam. All the four means of transport are well developed here. The growth of towns and establishment of industries have changed the scenario of the basin in last 5 decades. Dense population and industrial growth has led to the pollution of the river. So students, here you have seen two different reasons. In first video, we have studied about the Amazon basin and its climate, natural vegetation, wildlife and the habitation. In the second video, we have studied about the life in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin, in which we have seen the climatic condition, the natural vegetation and wildlife. Also, we have seen the human life in that area. So students, here our chapter is complete. Hope you understood this. We will study more about our subject SST in our next video. So for that, keep watching SST June.